Hello, I'm SnipingIsFun, and basically I'm going to be giving you guys my review of Endless Ocean Blue World. If I can get it into the picture, right there, on the Nintendo Wii. Basically, my experiences with this game, it's pretty fun actually. It's different. I never really played much. I don't think any swimming games ever before, where you go scuba diving and whatnot. But and I never played the original, so I can't really give my experiences based off how improved. But I did see screens and everything, and I have heard that's been improvement, so I can't really give that in this review. But I give my exact review basically on this game and how it plays and everything based off so far what I played. I only made it to like the third place you go or so. I didn't get that far in the game. But I'll give my review so far what I've done. But basically this game, Endless Ocean Blue World, it's pretty fun. You know what? I don't think I ever played any game like this before, like I said, and I wanted to try something different. I wanted to try it since before it came out, since I seen videos popping up on YouTube, people doing interviews and talking about the game and stuff. I wanted to try it, give it a try. I like to try different things and try it out. I did rent it, and what I played of it was pretty fun actually. The gameplay, basically the only thing about the gameplay is you go to certain locations around the world. You probably get more places. I know I only made it to the first two places, but you swim around the world, swim underwater in these places, and you look for fish and treasure and everything, because you basically work for some deep diving business on some island, and you basically help their business and everything. You're like the new person to the company, and basically the only part of the gameplay is you swim around, you look for fish, look for treasure, and you can do tours with other divers. You can take pictures for magazines and stuff, and this earns you money. And basically you can buy upgrades, to your scuba tank and your gear, buy extra gloves and flippers and all this stuff. You can buy stuff for your island that you live on, basically, and all that stuff kind of pretty much. And you can put the pictures you take onto your SD cards too. I'm sure you can. They probably would work in the picture channel then. I think you can. Yeah, that would make them work in the picture channel then. Basically, onto the presentation, the graphics. They are actually pretty good. I like the water effects. Are the best water effects ever? Probably not, but they actually are pretty good. And after watching a few screens of it, which wouldn't technically be the best way of comparing the first one to the second one, but really, I seen screens off of it, and I heard people when they talk about comparing the first one to this one, and basically the graphics have improved. They have done better designs to the water and the characters and whatnot, as far as I heard. And maybe in the future, if I ever rent the first the first Endless Ocean, maybe I can give a fair comparison in the future. Actually, right now I can't actually. But like I said, the graphics are pretty good, and I actually like them. Basically, the sound. I actually like the sound. There's no voice acting in the game, except for probably sounds the characters make. But the music, the atmosphere you get from the places you swim at, and some of the music that actually plays when you swim at. I like the music that played when you go into the castle. I like that music. I don't know why. It's just something about that music that's just there's something about that's just, I don't know. There's something to it that's, I can't explain it really. But really, I like the music, and I think it's actually pretty well done. Actually, I don't know. There's something about that music in the when you go to the underwater castle. That there's something about it. I forgot to sing it. It begins with A, but I can't remember that exactly what the name of the castle was. But you go there and search, and I don't know. Just the background music to it, it's just really addicting. I don't know. There's something about that's cool. Onto the story. Basically, you're a new diver. Like I said earlier, you're a new diver that comes to this L&L service, something or other, and you're the new diver for the company, and you help out Gene Eric, I think his name is. I forgot what his daughter's name is. Gene Eric and his granddaughter, work in their company, and basically work in their deep diving company. You basically take pictures for magazines and help tourists or so go on tours and show them fish and everything. and basically you basically help them out in that. You're a newcomer in the company. You basically, besides that, you find out like these medallions, like this blue, like I forgot what the name of the stuff was. I'll put like an annotation after this video, during the video. Some kind of like blue like stone, like the granddaughter stone. You find basically there's two parts to it, and you find out like some mystery like castle, and then you find out more of this blue stuff, and you find out somehow it's connected to this thing like the Song of Dragons, and it's basically what your character has been studying or so, and basically the entire game is about you trying to find out the secret as well as trying to keep like working the business and the company and just basically helping them get help with tourists and other diver people, and basically like taking pictures for magazines and whatnot. That's basically the general story, and basically that's about it. You find more of the stuff in the castle, and you find out something to do with like this ancient people. I'll put an annotation for that as well, what the people are called, and like that lived in the castle and everything. And basically, that's the whole idea of the story. And basically, I can't really say on the multiplayer because I didn't even play the thing online. But it's supposed to be like you connecting to your friend. You have to have like the friend code and be connected to a friend. You basically dive with them in the water. So basically, that concept's pretty good. And you know, I didn't get to play it, but from what I heard about it, it would be pretty fun if I ever rent this game again in the future because it goes back tomorrow. I might try to find someone to play online with, maybe someone over the internet, maybe IGN, or if I can find someone on YouTube. But pretty much, I don't know. I think the game's pretty cool actually. So basically, I think there's good music in the game. The atmosphere in the places you swim, like if you're in danger, like I think the music changes if you're being chased by a shark or something, and like the music in the castle is actually pretty good. It has decent gameplay. I'm not maybe decent to pretty good gameplay because I think the whole swimming thing is actually quite cool actually. It has a sort of interesting story. I can't really put. It's probably more interesting than what I think about it because I didn't get that far in the game. Maybe if I ever play it again, I'm going to play it before it goes back tomorrow, but I'm going to see how the story actually is in the game. Basically, it's a cool story, and there's pretty okay characters. And there's like this, I forgot what her name is, but you see like this lady in the aquarium, like this doctor, and Gene Eric and his granddaughter. I forgot what it is now, and all this stuff in it. I don't know, I just like the game, and basically the whole idea of the game is actually pretty cool, and it is an interesting idea for a game, actually. And basically, I give the gameplay an 8.5 out of 10. The presentation, the graphics of the game, an 8 out of 10. The music, a 9 out of 10. The sound, a 9 out of 10. The story of the game, an 8.5 out of 10. And the multiplayer, although I didn't play it, but based off like what I think of it, just based off what I read about it, an 8 out of 10. So basically, in the end, I give Endless Ocean, Blue World, an 8.4 out of 10. So basically, between an 8 and an 8 out of 10, and 8 and an 8.5 out of 10. So about 8.4, so basically between 8 and 8.5. It's a pretty good game, and if you want to try it out, I'd recommend you rent it before you buy it, and basically, and if you play the original, you probably will like this one a lot better. If you want to try it out, I'd recommend you rent it. Maybe get it cheap, like for like $3 to $5, $6 or so. Rent it for a couple of days. Try it if you like it. You buy it. It's a pretty good concept of the game. I actually thought it was pretty interesting. I'm SnipingIsFun. I'll see you guys in my next movie.